right, looks like we're live. Good. Let's see if this messes it up. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what we got today. I have a fair amount of cards to put into my spreadsheet. So let's get started. Tell you what, let's leave the chat like that. Let's leave the spreadsheet like so, and we should be good. Let's see what the first box has to offer. Guys, when I tell you the last 2 days I was putting stuff in penny sleeves, believe me. It was, it was interesting. Very interesting. Those are all 3. So these are all USA periods. So we got to go to, we'll start with 1990 Fleer. And I already have 467 of them. Let's see how many we're adding to it. These numbers are going to be staggering that I'm adding to, by the way. This has been stacking up stuff that I had to put away and everything else. Got a couple of big lots. So this is a little bit of everything going on right now. Oh boy, that's a lot. I don't know if you can catch this on the camera, so I'm not really seeing what's coming through, but let's do the USA no periods first, because there's only 3 of those. But wait. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 57, 58, 59, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. 66. 100. That's 100. Let's see if we can get 100 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 41, 42, 43, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 51, 52, 53. 53. $77. 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 100. That's 200. This is a smaller pile too, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 43. 54, 54, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 85, 86, 87, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. It's 100. Okay, that's 100. That's 300. That's 767 so far. So 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. 790 of those. How about that? So USA with period equals 790, 1990 Fleer. But there's more in another box. So we'll get back to these. Let's see what's in this box. All right, what do we got? Oh boy. There's more of them. Okay. So I forgot about these. And there's more of them. Hang on. There's even more. Question is where to find them. That's that one. Oh, here we go. Let's pull these out. Okay. Let's do these. Yeah. Let's do these first. It's 19T right now. U62. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 207. Now these are USA no periods, so let's add USA no period. Let's add 53 of those. You guys go right there. I'm assuming that these are all USA periods. Yes. Okay, let's get back to work. Let's do count off 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is now 800. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 44, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. 47, 48, 49, 54. Hang on, that was 46. I got to do that again. These guys I should have put somewhere else because they got to get. This is the 10 that are done. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. That's what I thought. 100. That's 900. $35, $935. Boom.
You asking the weather?
All right, that's 19. You know what? Let's put them in here. Let's put them in here. 935 of those. That's ridiculous. All right. probably be able to do this, and I'll do the 89 Fleers too. Do these in the same box. Okay. Let me do one thing, guys. Bear with me. Let me go here. I need the name of this. Whew. That was a lot. Annie, what time today? 5:30. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Cool. All right. Let's go back to here. Let's see what else we got. So we'll move on to. Oh, hey, Posada, what's up, man? Nice. You're all the way on the other side. That's right. Yeah, so I 89 Gary Carter. So what I got two pretty large shipments plus stuff that's been stacking up, and I finally have the time to put them together and count them and put them into my spreadsheet. I'm going to go up by about 5,000 cards in my spreadsheet today. And then I got to put them all inside of the proper boxes. Man, it's good. Yeah, it's going to be a project for several hours. But yeah, so this is actually, I know I made it sound boring and like I didn't like it, but I find this really fun and relaxing. So even though I might throw out a complaint or two here and there, it's really fun. It is, you know what's up. So I don't have to explain it to you, right? I mean, anybody who knows. Let's put it that way. Okay, ready? So I'm starting at 576 of the number 30 1989 Fleer Carter, right? All right. So here we go. Let's get to 600 rounded off, and then we'll count to what we got. So it's I need 24 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. That gets us to the round number of 600 of that card. Okay. Now this is where we go from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So we're at 50. 1 for 2 for 3 for 4 for 5 for 6 for 7 for 8 for 9 6 to 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9 to 7 to 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 8 to 9 80 1 2 83 84 85 86 87 8, 9, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. All right, so that's 700 of the. That equates to 700. Let's mark that. 700 so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 45, 56, 57, 58, 59, 61, 62, 63, 63. That's 763. All right. That is 763 of that card. Okay, let's leave those where I put them. I think that's a good spot. What's next? What was another biggie? I love 87 Topps. I've been dying to add this in. So let me do it. Let me do it. Oh boy. I'm starting out of the gate. If anybody watches this backwards, I'm out of the gate at 992 of those. Oh yeah, this is going to be disgusting. I can tell you that already. This is going to be really gross. Oh yeah, this is going to be wow. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say is wow. I think this is the third largest grouping that I have that I've gotten in recently. So whatever this number is, imagine that that's the third largest grouping for a single card. Everybody else is bigger. No, I shouldn't say that. Two other stacks of particular cards are bigger. That would be the 89 Donruss, which has multiple variations, which I'm going to have to break down into the variations, which is I don't know if I'm going to stress you out with that, but then there's 89 Topps. Maybe I'll do the 89 Topps next. All right, so let's figure out 8 of these. Let's pull 8 off the stack right away. That'll round us to 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That 8 brings us to a nice number of 1,000. And here we go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 54, 52, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 67, 68, 80, 81, 81. 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So that's 1,100. That brings us now to 1,100. Let's mark that down. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 89, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. That's another 100. That brings us to 1,200. Dang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Wow, that was a good pull. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. It's another 100. That brings us to 1,300 of that card. That's exciting. Let's see where we finish with on this card. Yeah, man. It's crazy, right? I'm lucky that they're cheap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. That's 43. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 54, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 7, 8, 9, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. That brings us to 1,400. Dang. See if we got enough in us for another 100 here. Bring us to 1,500. 54. $14.92. How about that? Christopher Columbus. Let me see if a few more aren't hiding out somewhere too. $14.92 of that card. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right. These are 87. Yes, these are 87s, but they're all stars. Yeah. Right? Are you all stars, or is there any of you? Ooh. Yeah, they're only all stars. We're stuck at 14.92. And I use that term stuck loosely in the near future. Probably blow right past that. Okay. I said to do 89 tops, but I fibbed because in searching for the 87 number 20s, I found my 87 All-Stars. So let's count those now. How many do I have? All right, we're starting out with 787. So let's get 13 of them to get us to 800. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. That brings us to a round number of 800. Let's go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 42, 43, 54, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 100. That gets us to 900 of the All-Star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 922 of the 602 All-Star. 1987. Fun thing I'm trying to do is put together a 87 gum stain set. So all the cards would have a gum stain on them. I should press save. Let's go over to 88 tops because they're currently sitting in a stack and I want to clear that. Yeah, man, seriously. I don't know. This puts it into perspective. Should I even be doing this? Yeah, the whole set gum. All right, so this is 31 I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31 gets me to the round number of 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 49, 50, 52, 54, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 78. 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So that equates to 100 in 1988. Okay, that's 100 so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 44, 42, 43, 48, 49, 50, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 68, 69. 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 8, 9, 100. All right. So that's 200 more. So that's 700 of those. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 31, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 726. Dang. That is a lot. All right. Now let's do the 89 tops. This is a big one. That's a lot of cards here. That's a lot of cards. All right. I don't know if you could see the stacks around my computer, but this is really ridiculous. Hey, hobbyist. All right. Where are we going here? $471, so I need 29 to make 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. All right. 29 of them brings us to the round number of 500. Let's take guesses on how many I'm going to wind up with. I'll say 850. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 44, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. All right, so that brings us to 600. Let's mark that so I don't forget where I'm at. You guys can keep me honest too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 34, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 51, 52, 53, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 77, 77, 78, 79, 80, 1, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Okay, we're going to low right past my prediction. That brings us to 800. Parker, what up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 44, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. 51. 52, 53, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. That's another 100. That brings us to 900. Guys, we're blowing past the 1,000 on this one. Oh, okay, man. All right, hobbyist. Thanks for stopping in, man. $53. All right, man. Enjoy it. Happy Labor Day. Another 100. Hope the food's worth it, man. That's 1,000 we're at, man. I got about another 100 more, I think. Maybe 100 and a half. All right, man. I'll try to do this fast for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 49, 50, 51, 52, 73, 74, 75, 76. Wow. 76, 77, 78, 79, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. That brings us to 1,100. Still going. Hold on, hobbyist. I don't want to hold you up. Fix these, and then I'll get you a number on those. So this is 1989 Topps. This is all the cards I have of that single card. $45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 76. 1,076. 89 Topps total. Yeah, I gotta see what I have of all right, out of curiosity, what do I have on 81 Donruss? 81 Donruss, standard set issue. Hold on. I have 140 of those. Michael, what's up, man? We're just counting. I don't know if you're going to see another collection like this on YouTube where somebody collects like this. It's not to toot a horn. It's just, I don't know. Either this is crazy or stupid or both or passionate. But yeah, just 140 of those. But you guys be the judge. I'm okay with that. So this is what I like to do. I've been doing it this way since I was a kid. Well, I got them in my hand. I should be 55 of these here of the 85 Donruss. Let's see where I'm at on 85 Donruss. 85 Donruss. Standard set issue 55. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 44, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 52, 34, 35, 36, 65. 165. Yeah, that's gross. It's a lot. Wow. Dang. I appreciate that, Michael. I know you got a sick Montana collection too. I don't know if you do doubles and stuff like that, but let's move on to 85 Topps. Let's count off 85 Topps. Where are you? Oh, okay. So Michael's on it. He knows what's up. Okay, ready? I should have now. I think this count is off because I have it marked in red, but it says 343. So 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 100. So that brings us to 400. But again, I have it marked in red, so it might be wrong. 61. This is throwing me off because they're upside down. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 7, 8, 9, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 80, 1, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So that brings us to the number of 500. And we might have 100 more. Might. Let's put these back in the box before I spill them. I am dreading the 89 Donruss because there's so many variations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 100. 600. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 606. Dang. Nice, man. I'm willing to take them from you, hobbyist. Let's do the 85 All-Star. All right, this is the 85 All-Star now. So we have 335. $88. 388 of those. Not too bad. Do I lose my mind with 89 Donruss with you guys here, or do we count other fat stacks of cards? What do you want? Want to see me lose my mind, or do you want to keep blazing through numbers? Yeah, I count the variations, man. There's a lot of variation. While you guys are deciding if you want me to lose my mind on Donruss, I'll pick up on 1990 Topps. Yeah, I think I will. All right, let me do the 90 Topps, and then I'll lose my mind. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 44, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 54, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. That brings us to... Okay. What the heck did I do? Stupid. That was just stupid. Hold on. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 48, 49, 51, 52, 53, 54, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 44, 87. Okay, I did it smart. 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. All right, so that's 532. Let's put these away. That was really stupid of me. Let's put it here. The other 90. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 44, 52, 54, 54, 52, 54, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 70, 1, 2, 3, 74. 574 only. Now I've got 1990 update. Let me just do those real fast, and then we'll move on. These are bright backs and one dull back. Up in here. That's all right, man. I have a 2020 Topps TR18 for you. With the newer stuff, I'm like so lost with that. But Michael, I'll take your word for it, man. Appreciate that. I know you like Montana, so I got to get my hands on something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That brings us to 100 on those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 108. They're trying to keep my son from running around down here. It's my birthday weekend, and I think my wife is trying to give me some peace and quiet while I do this. Okay, now here is where I say we lose our mind. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. It's nice to just do this, hang out with some people, some friends, say hello, relax. But my son is like pounding at the door. Probably hear it. I don't know if you can. Okay, let's push these to that side. Thank you, Michael, again. Blair, please stop. No, not now. No, Blair, stay. Stay up there. Oh, boy. All right. 89 Donruss. All right, let's see. All right, ready? This is how stupid this gets. So you have standard set issue with a denotes lead league. You have 2 stars, one on each end at the D and the E of denotes and then league. And then there's the ink period. Then there's the no ink period. And then there's the ink period with gap. Then there's the no ink period with gap. And then there's the denotes with 1 star, do it all over again. So this is where I lose my mind. I hope I explained that well enough, but there's so many variations, it's ridiculous. So Hobbyist probably has more variations if he's got a bunch of Donruss. All right. So this is denotes with only 1 star. Now this is ink with no period so far I'm looking at. Okay, now this one has a period. This one has a period. And then we got to break them down even further. So I've already broken them down into the stars. Now I've got to break them down. I'm going to lose my mind. I planned one day in the summer to take the UV light to the backs of my 1991 tops to show you guys that, some of them glow phosphorescently under the black light. And then that then creates so many variations of those. And apparently these glow phosphorescently too, which I'll further lose my mind on that. But that's a story for another day. I can give you some statistics in a little bit about what the breakdowns are apparently on the various variations. Because I think that right now my collection is a good barometer of those statistics because I have so many. The sample size is large enough, I think, to make a decision on that. All right, so I'm looking right now for ink period with the 1-star denote. This is what you're seeing. I'm pulling out to my right, your left. And then the ink no period, I'm putting to my left, your right. So it's clearly about a 9-to-1 ratio of ink period with the 1-star denote. If not more, it must be staggeringly more. Let's say 9-to-1 is a rough eyeball estimate. I think my son's coming back again. Oh man, there's so many of these. There's just so many. This was like the largest grouping of cards in the stack that I got. This is the one I was most terrified of to input into my Excel spreadsheet. But once I get past this, everything else will seem so easy. So it's nice to knock it out toward the beginning. I'm only at the beginning here. I got so much more to do. I guess that's how I like to do stuff too. Knock out the difficult stuff first, right? And then the easier stuff. That's what I did in college. I took all my senior level stuff freshman year. And a lot of my freshman level stuff that wasn't mandatory senior year made senior year so much easier. So I did freshman, sophomore stuff in my senior, junior year. And then obviously you have course requirements that you have to take when you level up. So it was a little bit of a mix, but I was able to balance off the quote unquote more difficult classes with the quote unquote more easier classes. So. "1990 Topps disclaimer, no disclaimer." You'd have to explain that one to me. It's interesting. I hadn't heard of that. I'm all ears on that one. I'd have to look at the card. Let me look at the card. Unless you're talking football. I don't even, Michael. I'm interested, but I'm terrified. Oh, thank God. I mean, part of me would be excited for baseball, but dang. I don't know if I'm mentally prepared for that right now. Yeah, I don't doubt that one bit. I 100% understand that. This would, ugh. I know I'm complaining, but this is like fun in a weird way. It's exciting because you get to see what you do and don't have. I'm about halfway through the Denotes 1-star stack, if you can believe that. We're halfway through. I had to bag all these over the past 2 days. It took hours to put them all into penny sleeves. The ratio is closing a little bit more. I would say it's more like a 6-to-1 ratio of the ink period versus no ink period. And you can definitely see on the backs of the cards that there's a definitive ink coloration. Whichever batch was first or second, you can clearly see one's more yellow, one's more orange. At first glance, you don't notice anything, but if you start flipping through them, you really start to see it. Especially when you're looking through so many of them. I mean, I could have a whole conversation about variations with people that collect like this. What to look for, what to look out for. And then I always wind up randomly searching stuff like this, and then I find like other people have found like other weird variations that like other people aren't talking about. So then you search for those and you're like, holy cow, that exists, that's real. Yeah. I got a bit of a conundrum in one of my collections too. Do I count it as unique or not? I'll pose it to you guys when I'm done with this section. But it's a unique. I'm leaning toward one side, but I'm also sort of how do I put it? Concerned about the time that it would take to do it, but I think it's the right thing to do. I guess that's the 1990 Donruss. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That set's got some variations too. I got those over here. I could show you the variations on that. Maybe there's ones I'm unaware of if he's talking about multiple variations, so could learn something from him. I'm all ears about that. I mean, all it really does is widen the collection even further. You know what I mean? So, like, it's not a bad thing to go back and look through your hundreds of cards and be like, "Oh yeah, I have that," because that's what we do. This is what we find fun. So, I'd be excited to see what he had to say on that. Because, like I said, sometimes people find stuff that other people just weren't looking for, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that that's a possibility." Yeah, I wonder if it's a matter of like how they typed it up on the computer, realized that they screwed it up, or was it on purpose to show like the print runs, like this is print run 1, this is print run 2, this is print run 3, and they can kind of figure out how many they produced. It's a good question, Michael, but I wonder if it's intentional or if it's mistakes that were caught in proofing the product. I mean, ultimately, does it matter if there's a period after ink? I guess if you're, really want to be a stickler, yeah, it's not a full word, so you need to abbreviate it with the period. So, yeah, nah, man, that's the sort of thing too where you're like, what's going on here? You know, and then you wonder if there's like some managers like, oh, you got to do it again, do it again, do it again. And, you know, there's just somebody had to have it like precisely right. And, you know, like when you typed on older computers in particular, when you like put one extra character, sometimes it throws the whole screen off on the old. I'm talking like old computers from like the 80s. And like no matter what you did, you could not space that back. And I wonder if that, you know, happened here where they put in a period and then all of a sudden there's like a slight variation in the pica amount of, you know, cells that it takes up on the screen. Yeah. You know, then it threw something else off that had to be corrected, which creates another variation. You know what I mean? You wonder. But I mean, the younger people that I'm talking to about that wouldn't understand that. But I'm talking about the older computers where when you did one little thing, the whole page was thrown off, then every other page was thrown off. You know exactly what I'm talking about if you're older. Now the computers fix it, and it's like, oh, this is wonderful. It looks great. Oh boy. Ooh. All right, let's do the Donruss, both versions, and then all variations. Then I'll call it a day, and I'll come back tomorrow, do more. Hope I see you guys at the you know, Jimmy Guns tonight. See you in there. I don't know how long I'm gonna be in, but I plan to get there. Okay. All right, ready? Ink period versus no ink period. Now, there's ones with a gap and there's ones without a gap. Let's do the short stack first. It's about a 7 or 8 to 1 ratio of ink period versus no ink period for the 1-star denotes. So this might be easy. This might be that there's no gaps in any of these. We can call it a nice, easy, straightforward count. So far, 0 gap on the ink no period. Oh, there's one. Speak of the devil. There's another one, and another, and another. Okay, let's keep going here. Okay. Now, within that pile, the gap is clearly about a 9 to 1 ratio. Yeah, the A, B, C, or D. Yeah, a lot of that happens too. I think it's the sheets, Michael. Like when they have like big printing sheets, it's like the sheet that it was on. Like, was it an A, B, C, or D? Yeah, it's. I know, man. I know. It's yeah, yes. The answer is yes. Okay, denotes no ink. I got 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 44, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. I got 146 of the ink without gap. Now, the ink with gap, we only have 10, 11, 12, 13 of those. Put those in upside down. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is the big one. Okay. Michael, if you're down for this, God bless you. My favorite football card, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, I think it's pretty much my favorite football card, is the I think it's 1993 game day. It's the bigger cards, the black border, Joe Montana in the Chiefs uniform. It was like the All-Star version. When I was a kid, that was like my favorite card of football. I thought that was so cool. Just classic looking. He's got the white uniform. Joe Montana just seems like a good guy too. It is. That's a really beautiful looking card. So, but again, you know what makes me like him even more and more and more as the years roll on. He just seems like a good person. You know, just seems like a good. I can't say it any better. Just a good guy. Okay. Let's see. Wow. Yeah, it's about when I started with Gary Carter. I know I started strong in 92. My brothers were getting me cards probably as early as 89. But I would say I really started strong 92. So I'm right there with you. I was the little brother, so they got me cards. My brothers did. It was easy enough for one older brother to give to a younger brother. So that became their thing for me. And then I remember they got me an autographed 8x10, and I just thought that was amazing that he would sign something and then you had it from him. I was blown away by that as a kid. It's funny, I can tell you all the older stuff I have because it's in bad condition because of the way, like, as a kid you just handle stuff and you're trying to keep it safe, but you're wrecking it at the same time. So when you look at my collection and you see some really beat cards, those are my earliest ones. And I tried to sort out my earliest ones into ones I definitively know are the earliest ones. Funny. So far, guys, I did this before and I spoke of the devil and it popped up next card. I haven't found one no ink period of the denotes. Michael, help me. That's why I'm not going to find it, because none of them are. I'm looking for gap, no gap. That's what I'm doing, because I'm an idiot. Gap Inc. Okay, we're looking at these. We're looking at these two. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's where you lose your mind. Nice. Add the cards in 89 there. There you go. It's something, you know what it is? It's just something as simple as that, right? Isn't it? It's the truth. It's the simple truth. And you know why I collect all these junk wax cards? Because this is what I grew up with. A. B. I remember getting bunches of these cards and being so excited. So it's like being a little kid again. So let's look at the gaps and no gaps, shall we? I should have been doing that from the start, Michael. I'm wasting your time. So far, we are no cards with a gap. So far, we are 0 cards with a gap. Let's see if there's more. The gap is very noticeable too. When you see it, you know it. Zero of them so far. That's why I think when people of my age group, and you're in the same age group, Michael, that when you tell them about what you collect, some of them laugh at it. It's like, well, that's what I did when I was little. It's just it kind of stuck. I was at the supermarket a while back, and this truck rolled up that was selling sausage sandwiches out of it. And I was excited because I was like, oh, sausage and peppers and onions and stuff. And some people, as they saw me walking closer and closer, were like, "Oh man, you're taking your life in your own hands with those sandwiches. I wouldn't eat that." But it was Premio. It was like a major sausage brand company. But then I thought to myself, I'm like, that's the difference between maybe growing up more blue collar versus more white collar. That something like that sings to you, where you're like, oh, yeah, I want that. You look forward to that because you're used to that sort of thing. Whereas people that grew up, maybe let's call it a little bit more highbrow, if you will, they look down upon that, and they shouldn't. I'm not saying they should, but the idea is, it stays with you. You grow up a certain way, you have it. Like you enjoy it, and it's good. And I guess they'll never know how good it is because they look down on it. But anybody who knows it's good. I grew up in a blue collar family, and the food was good. Yeah, Michael, I appreciate that, man. I think it's cool that you do football, I do baseball. But yeah, honestly though, I mean this sincerely. The more I look into Joe Montana, I one of my favorite books, I listen to it frequently, is The Score Takes Care of Itself by Bill Walsh. I love Bill Walsh. He's my favorite head coach of all time. I think he's the greatest. Literally, I think he's the greatest head coach. And he has all this esteem for Joe Montana. And you could really, if a guy like that's saying that, you could really be like, there's got to be something to it. So yeah, the more and more, I liked Joe Montana a lot when I was a kid. There was a time when he was my favorite. There was a time Boomer Esiason was my favorite. There was a time Dan Marino was my favorite, and kind of switching through and through and through. But got a lot of respect for Joe Montana. He may not have the numbers that Marino had for his age, but he was money in the postseason. You couldn't take that away from him, and he didn't cheat. I'll throw that out there for any Patriots fans to digest. Dude didn't cheat to win. They were well coached, well trained. They had confidence. They had talent. But they all did it right. They all trained. It wasn't just like they were like, oh, I don't have to practice. These guys practiced and practiced and practiced until they got it down cold. Got to have a lot of respect for that. I would say the 80s 49ers are the best. That is the best dynasty that football's ever produced. I know I'll get people to argue with me on that, but I strongly believe that. I think that's the greatest dynasty that's ever been produced. I'll put them up against any other team, and I'll pick the 49ers. I even got a 49ers hat, an 80s style 49ers hat after reading the book by Walsh. It was just mind-blowing how much, what he did. All right, Michael, ready? Now, I got to count how many of these suckers I got. That's interesting. That's an interesting take on why he did all that. But you know what, though? It's like if you lived it, you don't need to show it off, Like everybody knows. Everybody knows what he did, So I dig that. That's cool. So it's 80, 81, 82, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 154, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Add 200. That's 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 41, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 22, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 100. Add another 100. That's 300, Michael. Let's add another one. Now, I could do this with Gary Carter. You can't really do this with Joe Montana in the same way. I know you got a lot, but he's far more expensive than Gary Carter because he's you could say Joe Montana is a top 10 player all time. Eighty-one. 100. It's 400, Michael. It's 400. Only bought 5 cards since March. So yeah, that's the tail of the tape right there. It's just that's how expensive it gets for Montana. Four. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 550 of that. So I have 550 of the denotes 1 star ink period no gap. That's a very specific thing. Now we'll do the ink no period with the Donruss double star denotes. Yeah, no, I hear that with the fees and everything. Yeah, it does get stupid with the shipping. Yeah, because sometimes when you buy a card of that price, it's like you're doubling it just for the shipping. I know a lot of guys try to get a bunch of things from the same person to save on the shipping, but at a certain point, you got a budget to work with too. How much of that do you want shot by shipping? Being a Gary Carter collector, some of my stuff comes in from Canada because they have different stuff up there produced sometimes in the past. But yeah, the shipping is just outrageous from Canada. So I joined Fantasy Football League. I can't think right now. But anyway, I drafted Mahomes first overall in my first round. I was like the mid pick, like 5th or 6th. Felt happy with that. I hate going with some running back I've never really heard of very much or some hyped guy. I'd rather get somebody who's proven for the task. So right now in the league, I don't think you're going to get much better than Pat Mahomes. So for a first pick, I felt very comfortable with that. It's in David Cheney's fantasy football group. Yeah, I figured, to get somebody steady and, it's, I really don't have a working checklist, Michael, because if you just threw a dart at the wall of like anything modern, I probably don't have it. But if you are working with like older stuff, I have some stuff that I look for, but it's so random and it's so niche that I'm like, am I gonna find it? It's nice if I do, but I've kind of accepted like let it go. So I've actually been focusing, believe it or not, on 8x10s, like officially licensed by Cooperstown. And I'm counting those as individuals because they are likenesses that are legitimately produced and collected. So I guess it counts as like a card. It's just a big one. That's all. Yeah, but throw a board, like I said, throw a dart at the board of anything modern. I probably don't have it. So many variations, and then there's this is a bat relic, this is a jersey relic. It's the same card, but they have different relics inside of them. It's like, all right, well now that just complicated things. Like I don't have it now. I really don't have it. Like if that makes any sense. Sure, it does. Okay. So this is a denotes Inc. Gap. Wait, what? Denotes? No. Wait, what? Denotes Inc. Gap. That's 14 of those. I don't know where this card went, so I'm just going to leave it on top. All right. These are all Denotes Inc. Denotes Inc. Gap. No gap. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm just throwing them in binders with the years that they're produced. Yeah, yeah. Let's. It sounds like a war is happening upstairs. So let me make this my last stack, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, that's all gap. How about that? Guess my wife has it under control. Kids quieted down. Yeah, I know. Then it's like, well, I guess it's a variation, right? Then you feel obligated, like it's on the list now of things. I remember other people talking about it, like Nate, Tops 85 401, talking about the same thing with Barry Bonds, that the first so many were autographed or a certain shape or color, like the same idea. Like one, they'd be die cut or gold or platinum, etc. But they're part of the same series. But then it like also creates to be like a variation, which if you want to get every variation, makes that like sets you off. At least with these are dirt cheap, and if you get them in bulk, you can find the variations, at your leisure, which is exactly what I'm doing right here. So the gap versus no gap version seem to be running about 1-to-1, maybe a little bit more in the favor of the gap. Yeah, it's about 1-to-1. It's like a weight lifted off my shoulders that I got the 89 Donruss done. I was dreading it. Yeah, exactly. But it's funny, like, this is the one thing that's been constant in my life, virtually my whole life, is baseball cards. I've been doing this virtually the same way since I'm a little kid. It's like the one constant thing that's been the running theme. But nobody really outside of my family and you guys know any of this about me. So some people wouldn't even know. It's funny how that works. All right. So this is Denotes Inc. period. Gap versus dough gap. This is the gap version. Now it's interesting because the gap typically runs at about a 4-to-1 ratio in favor of the no gap version, but these are running at virtually a 1-to-1. That's an interesting tidbit. 2, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 54, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 100. That brings us to 100 of those. I also know that must be. Yeah, no, that's you're 100% right. You're here? All right.
Hi, Daddy.
Okay, Bubba.
Try this shot.
Okay, can I do this? I'm talking to my buddy Michael.
Why are you talking to Michael?
Well, he's here. He's collecting with me, and
Are you recording?
yeah.
Yeah, he is. Well, why are you recording?
You want to say hello?
Okay. Hello.
See, he said that. He
He
sent the smiley face.
Okay,
Thanks,
you
Mike.
guys can come down. Dad, can we come down here?
Well, why don't you guys go up, because I'm going to start going up in a little bit. You don't have to close the door, though, all right? I'm going to bring up this stuff in a little bit. I got to figure out what I'm bringing up. I don't know, Michael. Part of me wants to power through. Maybe I'll do like till 1:30. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 63. It's 263.
No. No.
300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, 317. All right, Michael, here's the question. Okay, this is what I was saying before. Yeah. So here is the conundrum. So I have the 1959 Gary Carter set, like the top set that he owned. Now I went through recently to see if I missed any where he put his name on the back as a kid. I found, I don't know, 8 more of them that I missed. I don't know how I missed it, but I did. Okay, so that's not the problem. But as I was going through it, I also found checklists, which were clearly the same pen and style that he used to sign them. So I'm counting those as signed. But then there are multiple cards. And when I say multiple, I mean dozens of cards that he clearly marked by, like the trademark logo. He clearly circled with a ballpoint pen to signify those were his cards on the trademark. So do I count those as unique because they're penned by him on the card? I'll tell you my opinion after I hear from you, but there's dozens of them with that pen mark on it that clearly is done by him. And you can see that like a kid would do something like that to mark their cards. What are your thoughts? Too loud, guys.
Daddy.
Let me pick another card here. Right? I mean, do you count them as unique? Right? I mean, so now there's literally dozens of cards in that set that would be unique in my collection, which would expand my collection. I mean, technically they're not Gary Carter cards, but they're ones that he owned that he specifically marked. So they are unique to him, which would expand my collection dramatically. But by the same token, does that seem cheesy to count? But by the same token, again, doesn't that seem awesome because you have something very unique by the player themselves when they were a kid? So I'd love to hear any thoughts, more on that. So you count them, they're definitely specific. But if you have any other, thoughts, let me know. But, from one super collector to another, I figure you probably might be better than anybody to answer that question. I'm counting, buddy. I'm counting.
Can I have that Hulk?
40.
Can I have that Hulk up there? I can't wish it. Can I have that Hulk up there? Look.
Shh.
I want that Hulk.
81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 99, 100. Blair, I'm counting, buddy.
Can you give me that Hulk up there?
No, that stays up there.
Oh, fine.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 616 of that card. For me, I have a 2019 Prism Montana Silver and one that is in-person signed. If I got another in-person auto. Okay, so you got the regular card, then you got one signed. See, I count all signed cards as unique, not. But if I have multiples, like let's say I have this 1986 Topps, if I got it signed in ballpoint pen versus this card not signed, that's one unique, two unique. But if it's signed in blue Sharpie, that's three unique. If I got it signed in black Sharpie, that's four unique. So if it's signed in a different color, that would be a unique in the way I count. I don't know if I don't know if you care to do it that way, but that's the way I do it. So I have different stuff signed in black Sharpie, blue Sharpie, green Sharpie, silver Sharpie, ballpoint pen, black ballpoint pen, blue ballpoint pen. So so I could have 20 versions of the same card just signed differently. So if that moves the needle for you a little bit in one direction or another, I don't know, maybe that changes your game, or it doesn't. It confirms something, or it confirms something in the opposite direction. I don't know. But all right, so this is the All-Star card. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I guess that's the same thing, Michael. Like, I guess they try to like milk it,
Oh, okay.
36, 37. 8, 39, 44, 42. 642.
So if I see you in here, I'm going to
Record breaker. Record breaker. It's 441.
Okay. You cannot play it. I'm going to count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
485.
20. Ready or not, here I come. Yeah. Make what? We're playing hide and seek.
Let's count these now. This should be 88 Topps. Blair, come on out, bud.
Hi.
And mommy called Mallory, that's why.
She didn't call me.
Yeah, but she called Mallory, so I don't want you to keep hiding if she's not looking for you.
She called me. I got.
$60, $360. 360 of those. Let's do these. All right. I don't know how much more steam I got. I gotta eat lunch or something. I got 90. This is 1993, 92 Leaf Select. 1992 Leaf checklist. there it is. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't do that. I understand what you're talking about with that one. I don't do that. I mean, technically they are unique because they're serial numbered, but I don't do that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I don't do it that way, but I can definitely see why you would, but I don't. I haven't pressed save in a long time. Could you imagine my computer crapped out and I lost everything? I guess I have this as a record, but 85 Fleer, 632. All Star battery. 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 8, 1, 8, 2, 8, 3, 8, 4, 8, 5, 8, 6, 8, 7, 8, 8, 9, 90, 91.
Oh,
Annie,
yeah.
could you bake me 2 egg rolls?
Okay.
Bake them twice. When they're done, I'll be finished.
Can you feed Zach?
I will. All right, let's look at Upper Deck. Mommy,
What?
you can wait on me. Take care of them first and then do me last. It'll give me more time. Okay, good. Let's go to. Oh no, seriously, we got Chinese food a couple days ago, and I got enough to make like lunch for the next day, and that sausage sandwich I was talking to you about got in the way, so now I have extended it another day. So that was cool. That worked out. Let's go Upper Deck. Gold hologram, 267. Gold hologram. That's number 7 of those. Let's put you there. Let's count how many of you I have. That's 7, 6, 7. Gold hologram. That's 5 of those. Let's put you over there too. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That creates 200 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 40. That's 240. Good. Good. Oh boy, these cards are falling down. That's why. Sorry about that. All right, let's do these now. It's a lot of those. Where does it stop? Nobody knows. Let's do 92. Number 767. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 89, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. That's another 100. That's 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 306. 306. Let's go 93 Upper Deck. go with 93 Upper Deck. None of them have the gold hologram. No. Hey, Jay, what's up, man? 8, 9, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's not down here anymore. You would have made him wait forever. Are you kidding me? That was ridiculous. Yeah, I'm still making it. I was watching one of your videos, Jay. You were live, and I saw you got some Gary Carter signed stuff. I know you collect that stuff, but if you're willing to get rid of anything, let me be your first stop.
Well, Mom wanted to tell me to get a new leotard. Because I don't like mine.
Okay. $45, $46, $47, $48, $49, $50, $41, $42, $43, $44, $45, $46, $47, $48, $49, $61, $62, $63, $64, $65, $67, $68, $69, $70, $71, $72, $73, $74, $75, $66, $67, $78, $79, $80, $81, $82, $45, $87, $88, $89, $90, $91, $92, $93, $94, $95, $96, $97, $98, $398. Michael, before I forget, I'll shoot you my email. You probably already have it. But when you contact me, I'll give you my phone number. You can call, text. We can chat. Super collector to super collector. Jay, you're welcome to that information as well. $70, $71, $72, $272 on that one. Let's put you here. So if you collect 1990 Upper Deck, there's no copyright versions where the copyright information is not there. 13, 14, 15, 16 of those.
You have a new magnet.
Let's do 1990 now. 7. Oh, that's nice, man. Yeah, I'm not really on Instagram. I don't know. Maybe it seems too young for me. I'm not saying anything positive or negative, but I don't know. $381. 381.
That's chasing me. Okay, Blair. Did you print this?
No, not now, bud.
Hey, Blair.
Blair, can you go up? I'll be up in a little bit.
Will you print this?
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
Hey, Blair.
Promise.
Hey, Blair. You're gonna hide, and I'm gonna see. Okay? You get 20 seconds to hide.
774.
Okay? Go hide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
187 on the 90 upper deck. This is all the same card. Yes, it is. This is 91 upper deck.
Blair, you're supposed to be hiding. Blair, you count. Oh! Go count. You can look at the phone. Blair, you can look at the phone. But you need to count. Hi. Bye. Let's count now, alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
397 of these.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Ready or not, here I come.
Okay. 1992 Fleer Ultra. This is a favorite. Love this card. Fleer Ultra 91 and Fleer Ultra 92. Whenever I see them, I always pick them up. I'm sure, Michael, you have cards like that too, where you're like, you know, I just love that card and I want more of it.
You can't hide
Yeah.
there.
Those are cool cards. They probably really do look nice for signatures too. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. It's 340 of those. All of them. Nice.
Okay, bye. I won't.
Let's do 92 tops. Standard set issue, right? And we got a couple of gold in there. No, these are all standard set issue. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 310.
Okay, you're gonna count to 20.
And 3 of the 91 Ultra. Yeah, it's cool. I like the mix of stuff when you get different stuff signed. Vintage always looks nice signed. Don't get me wrong. It's 94 of those. Pretty cool. I'll do one more count and then I'll call it. It smells like the lunch is getting ready. And I got one whole monster box, Michael. With you here, I got one whole monster box done. And about close to a half of another. So thank you for hanging in there with me, man. That was huge. It really keeps you going. No, seriously, man. Thank you for hanging in there. It gives you the motivation to hang on and keep going. Much appreciated, man. Okay, ready? 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 306 of those. 306 of the 89 Bowman. This is difficult because the cards are so tall. Let me see something. Hang on a second. This is my rando box of plastics. Let me see if these fit. If they do, wonderful. If they don't, oh well, I tried. Let's see. Let me put these back. Let's see if the rando box came through. They did. It's a pain in the neck, but it'll work. We were talking before about the game day cards. This is probably more in line with the game day cards needs. Let's bag these up. Guys, please stop. Don't fight. Let's bag these up and we'll call it a day. So many variations to still do, but most of the variations are finished off, which is good. You ready? I'll be up in a few moments. I just got to finish this off and then I'll be up there. Yeah, I'll take care of that when I'm done with this. These are a little bit harder to bag up, so let's take our time so we don't wreck the cards. Are you working on anything specific right now, Mike and Jay, or are you guys, Michael, are you hunting down anything in particular? And Jay, are you seeking out any particular players right now for TTM?
Are you sure you planted this? Are you going to plant it?
I will get that, don't worry.
That's almost planted.
Okay.
I'm going to stay down here, and that's almost planted when you're done. Okay, where's that? Okay?
Okay, I will.
Put the maker
Lost
like
you guys.
This, like this, Daddy. Like this.
Yeah, okay.
If you do it, I give you money.
Yeah.
No, we need your help.
Bills and silly stuff like that. Yeah, no, I hear that. I hear it. Is there anything like on your radar, like hunt list that you're trying to find?
This is a make I ever see.
I know you had asked me a very similar question to that. I'll pose it back to you. It's the silly stuff in life, like bills, yeah. Boy, oh boy, these are difficult to get into these things. I know that seems defeatist, Michael, but by the same token, I know what you're saying. Some of the stuff that I'd want, I probably could never afford at any point in my life. So yeah, I'll probably never have some of it. And others were just so rare that I probably will not, encounter. But never say never either, because I've said that with a couple of cards and I'm like, holy cow, it like fell into my lap. Like it was just there. 89 score promo. Interesting. Yeah, promos are challenging. They're right up there on the most challenging types of cards because, yeah, so little of them were produced. And yeah, I know what you're saying. 89 score promo. Well, if I ever see that, I know who to contact and get it to. I will look for you now. Challenge accepted. Never seen one in the wild. And then you hear like guys like on like forums like talking about it. Yeah, I have that. Well, I have the whole set of that. It's like annoying. Blair, take this away. I know which one to get.
That one?
Yeah, I know which one.
Well, almost that's printed, but nothing.
Yeah, I just got to finish this, bud. I'm almost there, actually. About 20, 30 more. It's funny, like I was looking for something like that, and I went to this one forum because you Google search it, and these guys are like, "Oh yeah, I have a whole set of that." It's like, well, that's great. And then you look at like the forum; it was from like 15 years ago when the discussion happened at that discussion site. And you wonder if any of those sets like Nova'd and blew up and they sold them or something. Nice. Yeah, I do that a lot with cards where I know like the printing pieces are missing. Yeah, yeah, I hear that. The price becomes like stupid, like you said, when people know what they have. There's some fools on eBay that are just like posting up regular cards like this for like $500, and they even say like has major flaws and not in good condition, and it's like listed at like $500. Like, what are you doing? And some people say, oh, it's because like some the listing AI doesn't know because it sees like other things like PSA 10, but it doesn't differentiate between that card and your loose card, so it just automatically kicks out like a stupid price. I don't know how much of that I buy. Yeah, exactly. I think that's more like it. I agree with that. Every once in a while, if I see an autograph, I don't know if you've ever done this, Michael. That'd be cool to get your opinion. But every once in a while, when I see an autograph that I know that's a phony, I'll message the seller and be like, that autograph is fake. And I don't want to sound like the guy who's like, I've been doing this for. But I do come off like that guy, and sometimes people will write back, and other times you'll just see it sit right there. Bless you. I can't say that with anybody else other than Carter, and I know that they're differentiated versions of his autograph. I'd only say that if I 100% knew. I would only say it if I 100% knew that it wasn't. There, I need 3 more. Okay. Only 3 more. That's all I needed. You just be like, I'm an expert on him, nobody else. I'm an expert on him. I like when I talk to like big card dealers, like the guys who have like major shops, and they're trying to school me on like this player. It's like, dude, you know more about all the other guys out there. I got this one. Like, don't even try. I find that funny when they're all like that. Like, I will school you on this one player, nobody else. That's it. There you go. All right. Yeah, like you know what you're looking for. Like it looks like JM2. Yeah. And then there's also like you can tell like when stuff changed, like a ballpoint pen for Gary Carter is an early signature because Sharpies weren't as common, so that's an easy tell. And the signature changed over time from being like very angular and sharp to being more smooth and rounded as he got older. And then the C, the R wrapping around the T was another interesting thing that changed a little bit over time. Sometimes it was elongated, then wrapped, and other times it was just a quick wrap in the earlier years. So that was probably TMI for somebody who doesn't collect them, but you get the idea. And I think as somebody who collects also, it's kind of interesting to hear like the differences like that. So How many boxes do I have? That's a good question. 5,000 count boxes. I think I have 10 or 12. And then these are 3,000 count boxes, which are going to be put into the 5,000 count boxes. I don't know. I think that's about right. 10 to 12 5,000 count boxes. You got to remember that those things aren't all 5,000, because when you put the thinny thin, the penny sleeve on it, it expands the card, so each box is filled. So that's why there's extra 5,000 count boxes that have the spillover of.
Dad, make sure I put this in the mag.
Okay, but you get the idea. So right now, before moving on to all the other cards I have to count, right now I am sitting at 32,328 cards from the 1980s that I own of him. And from the 90s, I'm sitting on, before moving on to count any others, 11,220. And there's still another lot left. Yeah, there's a lot left. Maybe I'm going to be shy of 50,000. We're rolling in close to 50,000, but we're going to be shy of it. I think we're going to be shy. Don't need this box anymore because I threw that in there. Right. Let's put you on this side because you're already counted. And that's it. I think I can have lunch. Put these back. That's pretty darn good for one day. Now the next big task is to put these all away inside of the big monster boxes. I appreciate that, Michael. Thank you, man. But like I said, I'm able to do this with a guy who's pretty much under the radar. Although I will say this, his prices are going up. So he's not as much under the radar anymore. And that's a little surprising to me that prices on him have gone up. I can pick him up pretty cheap. You can't do that with Joe Montana. Joe Montana is going to be expensive because he's Joe Montana. But yeah, I've been flying under the radar for decades here, and it looks like that might start coming to an end with Gary Carter, at least in the super cheap era. Now it's just like cheap-ish for his cards. But yeah, I was able to compile all this like in a very cheap manner. At least the bulk items, not the unique weird ones, but those start to get stupid. Yeah, this is that's a lot of cards. It's 11,000 of them. I'm intrigued to see what you're sitting on, what card you're sitting on. All right, now my son is telling me he wants the Meg 2 picture. Let's take a look. Now I can't even see chat because he wants me to get this picture. Okay. He wants that. And he wants Troll. I'll come back to the chat in a second. That's not it. He wants a picture of the Troll from the 2022 movie. I think it's this one. I think this is the one he wanted. Okay. Blair, I'm going to print your picture right now. troll.
You make too.
I know.
What? I want the ribs. No, I don't want it. I want the ribs. Peter, have you fun to play with Troy on Roblox?
Well, can you wait a moment?
It's at 98%.
I know.
It doesn't have color, but I just know that.
Yeah, these pictures don't have color, buddy.
And we don't know how to give them color.
Yeah.
But coloring.
Well, it's not a color printer. Sorry, guys. I'm just boring you to death now.
Only if you do color them. You get a white picture.
What's today? 9/2.
That's not for you, Laura. I don't think.
Let me go back to this.
And you have your phone.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I wouldn't expect you to have anywhere near that. Like I said, it's just too expensive of a player to do that with. All right, dude. Let me say thank you to Michael in particular. Jay, thank you very much for catching me for the last, 45 minutes or so. But thank you guys for bearing with me, helping me sort and count my cards, my Excel. Hey, no problem, buddy. My Excel spreadsheet. And I guess I'll catch you guys all later if I get back on here, maybe later today or tomorrow. But hopefully I see you guys. No, man, I thank you. No, that Michael is great. It was great spending time with you and chatting it up. It's always cool. I like my favorite channels to watch and participate with are the super collectors because it's so interesting. The similarities and even differences, which make it interesting between the collections. But I hope to see you guys both potentially at Jimmy Guns tonight. And I know Eloy was on last night, but by the time I got back to him, it was over. It was like an hour and 51 minutes. But anyway, maybe I'll see you guys there at Jimmy tonight. And I don't know, guys, take care and enjoy. Then the weather seems like it's really good. All right. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.